Well, welcome to stream.
Hello. I think I'm awake. I don't know how to describe how life has been right now, but, well, we'll see. Currently re-screwing in my thing to my base. Okay. Hi. I'm really tired. So I woke up at 2 p.m. and I went to bed at 3 a.m. for work, so I'm very exhausted, but I'm here. I really want to finish this Archon quest because I keep getting spoilers and I have to, like, scroll through them and I want to see what happens, so... Nice. I'm currently making food while we're streaming because, your boys gotta eat, you know? Slay. Woo! Yeah, so I'm here. Barely. Oh, my thing stopped. Hang on, I'll be right back. Where's the child? Hello, child. Finally started to make macaroni and cheese.
Exactly. There'll be extra.
I, of course, like a dumbass, haven't done anything. So, of course, we have all these different amazing quests to do, and, of course, our main quest. But first, we gotta go get our expedition reward. Hello, Catherine. And then I think I should have enough now to make Flowing Purity, which is what I wanted for Risley. Who is very underbuilt right now again. Novalette's actually almost fully built. He just needs a better sands. Which is his artifact. I can. Slay. Okay, that should be ready in like a second, and I could immediately... I think I can level it up to a certain extent. I don't know, actually. Let me... Where's Risley? Risley. He's level 80, so... Why'd you put the bell on him? Oh, absolutely the fuck not. That is Skara's weapon, you asshole. My friend was on my account. Risley can have flowing purity. Risley does not deserve the bell. That is for my asshole Scaramouche. And of course, I don't have anything to level him up. Okay, I'll have to do that next time. It's fine for now. I was like, why is my Scaramouche doing less damage? Because he doesn't have the fucking bell on him. I gotta clean my microwave, so off topic. Hi, I'm back now. I have my sustenance, have my chatters. I hope everyone's having a good weekend.
The wind rises.
So I have yet to fight this thing. I started fighting it, and then I kind of quit halfway through because I had to go to work. But we should be able to finish it because work doesn't start for another 4 hours. Oh my god, was I live when that happened? No, I wasn't. Oh my god. So on Friday, guess who stopped their entire lab? Me. Why? I got a splinter. Yeah, you heard me right. This thing is hella creepy.
I've already done my best to separate the power of the primordials. Considering the size of the beast, I cannot reach the power source. Unless we can find a way to attack it from within. I shall share a part of the ancient dragon. We shall look for an
I know there's no point in, like, beating it up now.
I can feel its sorrow turning into hostility.
Too slow.
I didn't change my team. I didn't change my team. I didn't change my team. I forgot to change my team.
The all-devouring narwhal cannot resist its instinct to devour. Continue to trigger its hostility. A chance will present itself.
Ah, shit. We're about to be devoured. I definitely have to turn the audio down, because that's loud. I forgot to put Bennett back on my team. Because he actually does useful damage, unfortunately.
I have granted you my protection. Do not fear. Seize the moment and use my power to suppress its root from within.
So this is its insides, I guess? I don't know how to describe that, honestly.
Mind the side effects. As one with wind and cloud.
Gears of the storm. To make for a rat. Behold,
I don't have Numa or Oisha or whatever the fuck it's called.
You're dead. The wind rises.
Taking a turn for the better.
Whoa, what happened? Cutscene! Novelette! Whoa. What is happening? Who are you? Bro, she just fucking yeeted child! What the fuck?
Thanks for helping with the cleanup. Should have been my job, but oh well. It was just supposed to be a short private training session for me. I didn't think that my
This is
disciple
Child's
and my
Master?
master's pet would start brawling in the meantime. Well, actually, I had a feeling that it would happen at some point, but they bumped into one another earlier than I thought. What a blunder. I suppose I'll have to swing my sword 3 million times as pet.
That power.
Hyman has an idea. From what she said earlier, she must be Child's master. Skirk, right? It's just that he gave us the impression that she was the less talkative person.
I simply did not have anything to say to the weak. But you, on the other hand, managed to defeat the all-devouring narwhal without using power from beyond this world. So you may speak to me as equals.
Yeah, what sort of person would take that as a
I
pet?
have to agree. It's a strange use of a planet's primordial waters just to raise an all-devouring narwhal. That kind of power is wasted on it. It's not cooperative, it eats too much, and I have more important things to do with my time than pet sitting. The only thing that creature has going for it is its looks. All in all,
The line
it
was different.
fails as a pet.
Miss Skirk? I think you might have missed the point.
The point being,
Well, being that this pet almost destroyed an entire nation.
Yeah.
What sort of person is your master? Well, Child's master.
She's really pretty. If she ever comes out, I kind of might save for her.
oh, right. So you don't know him. Sorry, I assumed you did. His name is Sertologi.
Sertologi. I've never heard that name before.
I am unfamiliar with that name.
Huh. So Master is insufficiently famous. How should I describe him then? Have you heard of the name the Fowl?
No.
The fowl?
Still nothing? Well, how about the Visionary?
Nope.
Vetterfalnir then? Or Gold Rhine-daughter?
Ooh, that one we've heard. Rhine-daughter's part of the Hexen Circle. She's Albedo's mom, right?
Oh, so you do know that name. To be honest, I also heard all of those names and titles from my master. I don't actually know them either. But I suppose you understand now, yes? My master is likely a similar sort to Rhine-daughter. They are both pursuing some form of perfection.
Welcome to stream. Wait,
Hi, Sapphire. How are you?
visionary person? Hyman didn't quite catch their name.
Actually, never mind that. I believe it expedient to inform you that the all-devouring narwhal used up nearly all its strength
Anxious? What's
fighting
going on? You want to talk about it?
Such roiling hydro energies will prove difficult for the planet's deep seas to digest. As such, the fontaine back on the surface has most likely been thrown into chaos. In other words, the prophecy that you've been fretting over should now be in full swing.
Work only scheduled me for one day next week. Have you talked to them about it?
Not to worry. Focalor has already managed to deceive the heavenly principles.
In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters,
and only FURINA will remain.
Hi, Artie. Thank you for the head pats. Oh, shit.
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
It's, no ing. It's just lurk. But thank you for the lurk.
Only then
It was a DM and they're out of the
sins
state.
the people of Fontaine.
I would send them a DM back and potentially try to talk to the manager on duty.
Hello, welcome.
Maybe that will help Sapphire. Cutscene. What's going on?
Help! Over here!
Hi, Fleet. Long time no see. Oh, Mix It Up isn't on. My bad. Hang on. I think it's... Nope. That one, but it's not... I have to redo that one. The Yeet one is the one you're looking for. No fucking way! What is that? Yo, that's Risley's ship! That's Risley's ship! Well, I confirmed it with the temp DM, and they said they'd ask the DM after this, so that... Look! I would definitely talk to them again and make sure that they're incorrect about that, because that seems a little weird, especially if you're a full-time employee. Ferminet! Lynette! And Linny! I think it's a part-time, I think, but the key holder position. Yeah, they should at least, at the bare minimum, schedule 10 to 15 hours.
It's a miracle! We didn't dissolve. The prophecy was wrong. The prophecy was wrong.
Are you alright? We're saved. The prophecy was wrong.
Hello, child. No, you cannot have my mac and cheese. I'm just gonna say this right now. Out of every Archon quest... Okay, tits. I ask you to cooperate, and you need to cooperate. Isn't it F10?
The Spina Divasula
There it is.
post-disaster rebuilding. I recently visited Poisson to meet with Miss Navia, spokesperson of the Spina Divasula, and we spoke about Poisson's present and future.
No.
Soil can still give birth to new bloom, Miss Navia stated. Hope is like seeing a small cookie when you're starving late at night. You just need a little of it. Skyship Winglet, lunar brain of the Fontaine Research Institute. The various disputes that have arisen on account of Mr. Edwin have suddenly become a shield over the Institute, with Jurier turning out to be a once overlooked
You know,
gem.
you do not know how many channel points I've saved. How many do you have?
But few know what to call the second. And should that latter person achieve a miracle, they would find it all the harder to find a word with which to classify him and his team. Wow! Paimon barely recognizes the people in the reports.
What do you think? Pretty enthralling, huh? The
Fleet's
scheme
been
we
here
talked about was pretty simple. With a disaster just
since,
coming
like,
up, we would print
God,
three
2020.
The margins with good news to calm people down. The value for these big scoops lies in their inevitable follow-ups. We'll publish further reports and go into the stories behind those people.
I mean, Artie has over 100k, so...
True flying ship.
Hey,
Will
thank you for the
not
head pat,
be explaining people
Sapphire.
in the destruction of their home.
Hyman's curious too!
And that's exactly why I'd like you to come conduct.
Are you?
Oh, this time will be different.
I've been here since, and I couldn't see. Right, you have been. Oh, we got a Tears Among the Stars. Oh yeah. So let's go heal and then switch out Baiju for Bennett. Yeah, but I haven't been streaming for that long. That's the thing. Well, it's been a year and a half now at this point, I think. I just want to say, though, the 4.2 update has blown our minds with how well they have done this, I know, okay? It was bad. Where's my Bennett? There he is.
Gonna be epic. Ad Astra. Thank you for complete.
That was like 3 years ago. Wow. Jeez. That was 3 years ago. Dude, I played Genshin in 2 years and they can't put it on Xbox, I don't think. I think there's like something with the hardware and it doesn't match or something. I don't fucking know. They said they're gonna put it on Switch. That shit ain't happening. This shit is not gonna go on Switch ever. And that's just... how it's gonna work. I don't know about Xbox. I don't know, honestly. I'm gonna be completely honest. So... it's gonna... yeah. No, it's not going on Switch because it's not compatible anymore. It's way too big.
The wind rises.
Who is she standing with? Is that a Fatui? It is a Fatui. Oh, yeah. I mean, that's up to Xbox, though, honestly.
What brings you all here?
Hey, we're just having a look around.
I'm here to update myself on how things are going here. Oh, the Fatui are here too.
Let me introduce you. This is Mr. Garun Snežević. He represented the Knave in sending us a large amount of supplies, and is helping with our work. Our residents are hard at work as well. Thanks to everyone, work is progressing.
Might add it
nicely.
to the new Nintendo console. If it can handle it, yeah. I think they were waiting for Nintendo to update it, though.
That will have to be enough.
Hello, Miss Charlotte. I'm a big fan of yours. I especially like that article you wrote last year about Fontaine's stray
I think it
cats.
has to do with the fact that PlayStation is
But if you don't
that
mind,
they really can't
could you not
anti-consumer and
emphasize
they're
our
trying
role
to
too
keep it
much in
off.
your reports?
I think
It's not
also
sharing our we just happen to share the same interests as
I know that when
I get where you're coming from. I'll keep it as simple as possible. Or would you be willing to feature as friendly
when she
neighbors?
finished saying that. I think it also has to do with the fact that PlayStation reached out before Xbox did in the beginning, and they actually had some agreements and contracts with PlayStation, hence why Aloy is a character. So I think it's also just that.
Thanks.
Oh, you're back too. How are things?
Grand.
Finished laying down the construction materials. It'll be another hour before the workers are able to go over there.
Also,
You're here too, Claire?
there are now characters with guns in the
Well,
game.
her reputation's great.
Nadia has a gun, and so does Claran, and a 4-star that's brand
So
new.
she's here in Poisson to wait out the heat. All right. She really came here to help me out.
There's too much to consider.
It
in
is a
this
shame,
construction
but
process.
honestly,
The Spina has need of
a
more
lot more
decision
people will
makers.
play it on PC, to be honest, because of how it handles better, so they're not really losing money.
Do you mind me asking a few questions? You know, about felt before the
Forget it. I'm sure you can find a better theme than that.
Of course,
this time.
there isn't a fantasy game if someone didn't have a gun.
Same
Yeah.
as always.
Well, if we're talking about doing
Hey.
things for my sake, you might as well just take a few more photos of me. Or of the Traveler. It's better than wasting time persuading Chlorand, at any rate.
Of course I will. I'm not gonna let him off that easy. All right, then everyone who wants to be in the photo, gather up and smile.
It's still not a sizable console player base. It's not like the Series X can handle it. True.
Your addition really helped the composition of the picture.
But how many people have the Series
Hang on a
X
moment, let me
compared
select
to
the
other
photo
ones is the
shots.
question, and
All right, that should do it. I'll be back here later anyway, so let's call it a day.
You're very quick.
Speed is of the essence when it comes. Also, not to brag, but I'm pretty good at building connections. Who knows?
Wow, you really...
I'll hazard a guess that. this
hell,
is
even the
only
Xbox
valid
One
until
could
you
probably
have
run it,
Fortress of
considering the
Narrowfeet.
PS4 could. The PS4 can't anymore.
Whoa, you're well informed.
I'm telling you right now, it's
Let me
too
make a
big
guess
for the
too.
PS4.
I asked Sijuin, who told Monsieur Nervillette and
That's a very...
In truth, all Monsieur Neuvillette asked me was, when did the fortress
Yeah,
become
so
friendly towards the media?
I had a PS4, an older one, but like, I removed everything off of it, like everything saved, and it wouldn't download it in 3.5. So, it can't run it anymore. There's no
It's
way.
best not to speak too soon.
There was no room for updates. So, if you want to play it on PS4, there's no room for
You're right.
updates.
I've got to treasure every moment I have with them. In which case, I'll be making a move first.
Unless they have an external
Stay
drive
safe
to hold
now.
the storage.
And tell me if you hear anything interesting.
Way over 100 gigabytes now. I can look it up. How many gigabytes is Genshin Impact? Oh, okay. So, it's 64.5 gigabytes storage space, but it only needs 304 megabytes of disk space. Yeah, it's a big-ass game. But Baldur's Gate was bigger. I think Baldur's Gate had... I don't remember how much Baldur's Gate had, actually. Let me look it up. Baldur's Gate 3
Guess we're here
gigabyte.
again, huh?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's 150 gigabytes. Yeah.
Like you've been missing us.
Dude, did you come all the way to the entrance to greet us?
That's just Baldur's Gate.
Of course.
Giving me
I'm here to welcome
PTSD like
you,
release
our
day for
dear Miss
Cyberpunk.
Charlotte,
Oh god.
Our good head nurse recommended to me.
It's an honor to finally meet the much-rumored...
No need to thank me. But that said, I shouldn't be the focus.
Of course,
All right then, this way.
I have Baldur's Gate downloaded.
Hey, no,
It would seem that Miss Lorvine doesn't want her.
Sir, please don't say...
But it looked.
No, I just... This is my first time being interviewed, and I'm very thankful to the Steambird for...
now, I might not look it, but I actually did the boat that brought about...
Alright, Charlotte. I really don't care.
I have to apologize.
I wonder how
but
much
that
of
ship
this,
is presently in the
is actually
bowels of our
optimized
factory.
for Baldur's
I'm
Gate
afraid it
or
would
for
be-
Genshin.
Really?
Because I can answer for Genshin, but not
You
for
already
Baldur's
know my
Gate.
answer, I'm afraid. Best you interview our head nurse instead. Or perhaps.
Did you really have to use the word... Well, then, two soap...
Is my hair messed up?
Things sure are getting pretty lively here.
So, to run the game, it only needs, like, 304 megabytes or something. But... Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Hi! Alan, thank you so much for the raid! Hello! Hi, everybody! I am dual streaming right now, for those who don't know. And I'm on VStream. Hi! Oh my gosh, hi! How are you doing? I hope you're having a great day. We're doing the final end of the 4.2 Genshin quest. And we were just talking about space issues on the PS4 and all that fun stuff and how it doesn't run on there. How are you guys doing? What were you guys playing? I hope you're having a good day.
Oh, seems
See,
like
Dream?
everyone's here. Would any of you like to try this new drink
I think a lot of it's
Seaweed.
optimized, to be honest, when it comes to the Genshin space, though.
Hey, Miss Charlotte. Why don't
I was
we,
playing Palia. I
take
have
some
played
pretty
Palia.
photos of our head nurse?
I have played Palia. I got a little bored after a bit because it was like... There was nothing to do after a certain point. I was just like, I don't know what to do, and I kind of, like, didn't want to continue it for a bit. I lost interest for a bit, so... and some of the farming stuff was, like... It was, like, eh. So I was just like, I'm gonna move on. So... Yeah, if you need... Thank you so much for that, Trolls and Alice, Trolls, thank you so much for the follow. Yeah, it happens. And if you guys need to go get some water, take your medicine, do all that fun stuff, please go ahead and do that, get something to eat. I'm gonna continue on with the quest, but thank you. Yes, I liked Palia. It was pretty fun, but it definitely felt like it was missing... For me, I like having a questing aspect of it. Like, having something to do, like, even just daily thing. But I also felt like... Thank you so much. Yeah.
Oh, how have things been at the fortress?
Same old, as you can see.
Yes, something to do every day. Or, like, I also felt like they had a lot of different things. Like, there was too much for me to focus on at once. I feel like introducing it slower, where you can, like, level up other things first, would have been better. That's my opinion.
That flying ship. It got a tad too much attention, I think.
Ooh, Charlotte and Farina. Did you get, Charlotte? Did you get Farina? I don't have either.
Am I right, Mr. Jurier?
You're too kind, sir. I believe that you too should have your day in the sun. Not that you would want.
Ooh! I didn't want them, honestly. I got Risley by accident. I got Risley by accident. I went to wish on the weapon banner.
Lots of things happened that day, huh?
And he was just there. I also got Novelette.
3 young followers are still waiting for his return.
He sure did win them over.
But so worth. His cake is definitely worth.
I'll tell them that there's good news and bad news. The good
Risley is so unbuilt for me, though. Ow. Thanks, Fleet.
Oh, actually, what
I'm not gonna lie, though.
things gonna change for you too?
When I first saw Risley, I didn't like him. I was like, I don't like you. I was like, you're weird. I don't like you. I was like, his vibe was off. And then during his story quest, he just trauma dumps on you. He's like, I murdered my parents and I was a slave child. And you're just like, what? And then he goes, oh yeah, at a wedding. I'm just like, sir? Are you okay?
The fortress will keep chugging along, and so will my duties. As to what Miss Furina's departure will mean for the nation, and if our laws and governance will be transformed, we'll leave those to the folks in the overworld.
My cat's having way too much fun in the corner. But yes, if you're interested in checking out more of my content, I would love if you could support me over on Twitch, because Twitch is cool. And if you aren't following me already, well, I would love for you to follow. And yeah. I'm actually 30 followers away from playing Doki Doki Literature Club. I know nothing about Doki Doki Literature Club. Thank you for the follow. Alice, thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. I gotta set up the follower alerts. On VStream. It's there. I just haven't set them up yet. I've been really busy. And actually, normally I go live at 2 p.m. EST, but I was working really late, and I kind of, like, how do I put this? I overslept. Ow. Did you just really redeem Yeet again? Oh, I'm gonna die here. I didn't die somehow. Did it go off, though? Because sometimes it doesn't like to go off. And I couldn't hear over the game.
Navia mentioned that she stayed in touch with Linny and the others after working together.
It didn't go off?
Apparently,
Okay.
They've been at the docks distributing these strange pockets the whole time since.
Traveler, Paimon. Ah, and
There you go.
Charlotte, too.
Would you like a magic pocket? What sort of gadget
It
is
disconnected again. Lovely.
It's a
Thank you,
wondrous
Twitch.
bag that can be used to carry many things. The water trick a friend. I wonder which of my friends would.
But thank you again, Alice, for that raid. I
You could just
appreciate
make a
you.
friend like Fremine here. Isn't that right, Fremine?
But yeah, I overslept. UCP.
Is this what you meant by I'll help you make some more friends?
So, I was talking about Friday. I have a lab on Friday, and, yes, of course. And if I ever see you live, I'll definitely send my viewers over. I just never catch anybody, so it's always weird. So I think, oh yeah. So on Friday, though, I stopped my entire lab because I got a splinter.
To be honest,
And I just was like, I'll go to the health center. I can walk there. And my professor was like, no.
Oh,
I'm taking you to the health center.
sure.
I'm writing an incident report.
Please, write down my address.
I'm just now starting out here Saturday and Sunday. Awesome. What time will you be live tomorrow? I'll definitely check it out.
socialize.
If I'm able to go live.
He was the one who proposed.
I
to
was
all
up till
of us.
3 a.m.
He even wants to assist in our magic shows.
So, hopefully around 12 noon EST. Perfect. I should be... Oh, I might be live. I think I'll go live after you. But I'll definitely hop into your stream if I can. And Fleet, I actually have a good reason. I was up at 4 a.m. to drive a friend over to the bus station, which is an hour away. And, so I was up from 4 a.m. to 3 a.m.
Yes, I was planning
Nearly
first
24
introduce
hours.
Pear as an assistant, and later Fremine himself.
And got no sleep the night
In the
before.
future, I think we
So
can
nearly
use
almost
underwater
48 hours of
magic
no
to him
sleep.
too.
So I did sleep in so I could, you know.
That said, would anyone want to see a diver escape underwater?
Oh, it'll work out. Every journey begins with the first step. He'll become a part of our
I was
show.
working. It was for work.
Lynette, could you come over?
Got it.
My, that Charlotte is rather perceptive. She got rid of everyone the moment she realized I had something to say to you.
Damn, flirting with me already, Linny?
Father says that you did a great deal during the latest.
Yes, I will. I already got my rest. I slept in from 3 a.m. to 2 p.m., so a good 12 hours.
All right, we were more than happy to help.
Oh, I guess you haven't heard. After Lady FURINA left, Father and Monsieur Nervilette opened negotiations, during which he gave Fontaine's gnosis to her
Nope.
as a
I give up.
diplomatic gift.
I give up. No, what the fuck? 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 Thank you so much, Alice. I'm mad right now. Ow. This is the second nation, third nation now. Third out of the 4 we've been to. No. 4th nation out of the 5 we've been to that the Gnosis has just been handed over. Zhongli signed a contract and handed it over. What's her name? Fucking A's familiar, Yaimiko, handed it over to save our life. Then it got stolen, and then fucking Nahida handed it off again. And she handed both, not one but 2, to Dottore. And now, no, but let's giving Fontaine's Gnosis. But here's the thing, right? Fossilor is dead. Fossilor gave the ability, her powers, back to Neuvillette, which means Fontaine's Gnosis either has little to no power or no power at all. So that means the Gnosis is kind of useless.
A diplomatic gift?
Yes, I was quite surprised. It could have been done as an apology for the incident with Lord. Furthermore, Father did also...
Well, that's true, but
I would agree, but I've also heard that it seemed...
so there's some...
I suspect you'll have to ask him about...
Yeah, so Neuvillette has all the powers.
I didn't
I'll have to head off now, yeah. Thank you again, Alice. I appreciate it. Sorry, I was just really mad at you.
They say that he's returned to Snezhnaya to recover.
That's true. When you think about it, we've had loads of run.
So shocked by such a simple switching of sides?
Me who understands no. Alright, would you like an explanation of the lore, Fleet? Because I can quickly summarize it so it makes more sense. I also need to reheat my mac and cheese really fast. I will be right back. Where's my cat? Hello. Why are you sitting? Second chat. Like 5 minutes max. My cat had a blep out, and I was gonna take a picture of her with the blep out, but I missed. Give me like a couple minutes to go get something to eat. Fair. I'm doing the same, so yeah. Yeah, go get something to eat, and then let me know when you're back, and I'll do a little bit of a lore recap for you. Okay. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Mommy, sorry. Sorry, father. Sorry, father.
What do you know? Come to the docks to
I kind of want her, actually.
And meet the traveler by chance. Please do not pay my accomplishments in Fontaine too much mind. I would have done them regardless.
Excuse me.
Are you going to take the Gnosis back to Snezhnaya?
That is our duty as harbingers, yes. Don't be too preoccupied with sides. The goal of the Fatui concerns not a single place or person, but the entire world. With such a grand goal in mind, it is inevitable that we must wear many masks.
I would like to point out, her hands aren't... Those are her hands. They are darker skinned, and then they get lighter, which is, like, really cool. And the theory is, and this is from another quest we did, that she is... So, we did this quest where we meet this guy named Butterfly, and he, like, he's got the same type of hands like her. And he's actually a hilly churl that got turned back into a human. And, 500 years ago, the thing happened with, Conria, blah, 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 and they all got turned into monsters. And so we all think that she was a successful part of that experiment where she's a hilly churl.
Is something I've always done. Well, that depends on many things. No one truly knows what the future holds. What good is honesty if you can't rely on it forever? As for you, I very much look forward to our next collaboration. Good things cannot be achieved alone, and you've proved yourselves to be great partners.
Oh, yes, mother. Mother?
A vision.
And that's a wrap for me. Huh?
Greetings, Miss Journalist.
Hello.
That is correct. So forgive me, but I will not be able to serve as a subject in your article. However, feel free to write as much as you'd like about our dear magicians and our upcoming rookie talent. The sea breeze is quite pleasant.
Farewell, Father.
Oh,
Father.
She has such an intimidating presence. I didn't even dare to take a picture. Thankfully, I've already wrapped
I
up
love
all my
her.
pre-scheduled interviews.
Out of all the Harbingers, though, Dottore is still my favorite, and when and if he's playable, he will be mine. I will C6 that fucker.
Magic pocket before you go. Here, traveler, Paimon, you take one too.
To move things about?
That's right. I guess this must be all right then.
Well, guess we sent Charlotte off. Shall we go see what Neverlette's doing? As long as he's not so...
I would like to point out also that I will be after this doing the quests we have sitting. And then that'll probably be it for a while for Genshin Live until they come up with a new thing. After that, though, I'll probably switch over to some other games.
Quit following the squall and fury.
Oh, he's outside. By the giant guillotine? I never that.
So, you really are here, Nervalet. Paimon didn't think you were going to have free time this hour of the day.
Really? Oh, I suppose you must have met Mr. Linney. He took the time to greet me earlier when he passed this way. In any case, you came at a good time. I was just considering reaching out to you to set up a meeting, so I may explain some things that I
Yes, you have a lot of explaining to do, Novelet.
Paimon's glad that you remembered. Thank you for keeping us on your mind, what with you being busy and all.
Oh, Pally! Thank you also for the follow. I didn't see that. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate you. You are loved and welcome.
It is strange how words can often leave a bitter taste in the mouth when it finally comes time to say them out loud.
And used FURINA's endless performance to save Fontaine.
So that's what happened? Focalor destroyed the divine throne of the Hydro Archon and restored your power to you, transforming you into a fully fledged elemental dragon sovereign.
Yes!
But Paimon still doesn't quite get what you did to save the Fontainians.
For me, the authority of the ancient dragons refers to absolute control over the hydro element. Fontainians were incomplete humans born of Egeria's use of the power of the primordial sea, with constitutions similar to that of mimics. But so long as those primordial energies remain within them, I could use the ancient dragon's authority to grant them true blood, after the fashion in which life was first brought into being on this planet. In other words, when I gave my verdict, Fontaine...
Focalor must have counted on you to make that decision as well. Your verdict was the key to making the prophecy appear to have come true while saving everyone. Yeah, and in a manner of speaking...
Tuesday pizza and a cup of milk. Honestly, valid. Alright, would you like the lore of Genshin Impact? Or, well, we'll wait till we're done with this conversation.
You still have more things you wish to ask. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh. Okay. Alright.
I have investigated his case along many avenues, and I have learned that he once fell into an But whether it be by sentiment or reason, that should... As for the judgment passed by the... Whether it was due to that liability by association, or Focalor...
Guess Focalor had... hang on a second. Back when Fontainians hadn't yet
Life has always flowed like water. Do you recall how
Yeah! Lynette said the fountain is...
In truth, even those couples did not know that those Oceanids who were blessed within the spring...
Oh, that's cool.
Sorta gets it now.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Yeah, about...
Ah, Lady FURINA. The people are only aware that her death sentence has not been carried out. I related Focalor's words to her faithfully and completely. She simply said that she was... Having said that, she then packed her things and moved out of the opera house. You need not worry. I will make arrangements. In truth, I am somewhat happy for her. But now that she no longer has to play the role of
What about you then? What do you...
After Focalor passed on, the Oratrice...
I just want to crush
my...
We all do. No one likes her.
Directly affect our trials. After much careful consideration, I've decided to take over its role in our courts.
Looks like you're still considering...
As an elemental dragon, there are indeed many things that I must do.
Yes. I would like to see your dragon form, sir. I really want to see if...
Attend to my other responsibilities. I must first and foremost continue to serve Fontaine as its highest judge.
No one likes her.
The Hydro Sovereign and the duty of the Eudex shall coexist within my person.
I genuinely want to see, though, if they're gonna give Novelet a dragon form, because he is a dragon. That would be really cool.
Additionally, the Hydro Archon's departure has brought about another problem.
That's true. That part wait, but the various Maximus...
As I am now, I have full command over New Musia, and it can serve as a...
Wow.
Ask away. I will tell you the truth as I know it.
Oh, that's right!
Leaving aside their intentionality, their sole remaining goal in Fontaine, at least at this point, would seem to be the Gnosis, The Oratrice has ceased to function. The Hydro Archon's divine throne is now no more. As such, it has lost. If the Fatui have impure designs, then we might as well exceed. Ask away.
So,
Tell you the
the
truth
Gnosis
as I
still
know.
has some power, but not all of it. He has more power than a Gnosis, which is actually insane. Alright, next up on
You'll
our
soon be
journey.
heading to Natlan, I presume. I'm afraid that I have little talent as a travel guide. As far as I'm aware,
A nation of dragons?
no, I suspect that unlike ancient dragons such as myself, the dragons of Natlan have undergone long years of development. Natlan is also the nation of war. There is one other piece of information I got incidentally. The harbinger known as the Captain has...
Capitano!
Fully prepare yours. Ask away. I will tell you the truth as
Alright, so we asked all the questions.
When we spoke to Linear, we guessed that there might be some...
No wonder the House of... So regarding this specific issue, I would... In truth, I exchanged some further words with that lady named Skirk after sending you two back to the surface.
Floor drop? Floor drop? Okay. Shh, 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 shh. I forgot to stop the autoplay.
Well, we're going to head topside to see what's going on.
What next?
I can finally catch the scent of your power. What it's made of. It is the authority of the planet's primordial dragons. But with something very similar to a god's curse.
He's so
mixed in.
tall compared to her.
It's quite a novel blend. I'm sure I've encountered something like this before. What was it again?
I'm glad I called Pime
I
in a
do
snack.
not know what you speak of.
Of course. How could I forget? You should have the remains of the third descender on your...
Remains? I've never heard of any such thing.
What? I'm gonna make a theory right now. And if I'm fucking right, I'm gonna lose my mind. Every Gnosis is the remains of a descender from another world sent by the heavenly principles to keep the gods in fucking track. And if I'm right, I will lose my mind.
According to your parlance...
I was fucking right! I was fucking right! What?
Well, that much is true. After Focalor's divinity faded, she handed her Gnosis to me. But I fear I have never heard of it described in the manner that you just did.
I've been training with my master, the Foul, ever since I was young. And it is only natural for those who are greater than humanity to possess a different sort of common sense. Which is why there are so many problems in our attempts to communicate with humans. Regardless, you should probably get rid of objects of misfortune to prevent any disasters from befalling you. To live in itself is a blessing. But once a person dies, the bonds he once had with this world shall all turn to curses.
What do you mean by that?
No need to fret. These are just my personal thoughts. And my reason for no longer wishing to return to the surface.
This third descender you refer to, who are they? And when did they die?
Master never mentioned them to me. Perhaps it just wasn't that important for me to know. If you're interested, though, I could ask him. I'll be sure to pass the answer on to you next time.
Next time? You believe we will meet again?
I do. Wait. I have a disciple of my own, don't...
So, does that mean our sister was turned into a descender? I mean a Gnosis?
That's what she told me. Whether it would...
The remains of... So that's what the Gnosis actually are.
All the same, assuming that there was no
And she said that it would bring Miss...
If she speaks the truth? I guess that you might already be familiar with this concept. That means that the Gnosis, which are exceedingly... I wonder...
No, let's not comparing the traveler to the dead third. That's what you say, but what's to...
I too believe it unwise to make too many
All right. Whatever.
Yes. All.
But she sacrificed.
Okay.
I suppose that would be the mystery. I suspect not. But once in a while, I too would guess that if wishes were life flows like water. And what ultimately?
Finally, I can explain the lore of Genshin Impact to you super fast. So, first of all, alright. I will explain the lore to you as we get away from the...
Too slow.
Okay, so we start at the game, you pick a twin. Twin gets attacked by the heavenly principles, the unknown god, blah 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 blah. We'll put it for 60 head channel points. Lamau. Essentially, you go throughout these nations and you are trying to find your sister. You are a descender. A descender is someone who comes not from Tibet, but from another world. Vadui are the bad guys. There's also the Abyss Order, which are the bad guys that your sister apparently is the head of. There's a lot of lore and theories that I can go into, but that would take hours and hours and hours, and I don't want to do that. Basically, our job is to find our sister, but the Gnosis, or the Gnosis, are these little chess pieces that belong to each of the gods, or the archons of each world, or the elements. So Venti, the animal archon, was hurt, and his Gnosis was forced to be taken from him. I don't have Venti, do I? I could actually show you them. No. I don't have Venti, but... Where is Venti? So this is Venti. He was attacked and stepped on by a lady. And he lost his Gnosis. This guy, Zhongli, is the Geo Archon, and he gave away his Gnosis because he's like, I'm tired of being a god. Fuck all of you. This is A, or the Raiden Shogun. She made a puppet, or a clone of herself, that ruled her nation and kind of destroyed the fuck out of it. And then she's now, like, out and stuff. And her Gnosis was given away by Yaimiko, her familiar, to save us from Scaramouche before he was good. Nahida is the second Dendro Archon. She was created to stop the withering. So essentially, her predecessor killed herself and made Nahida. This is Scaramouche, the other puppet that the Electro Archon made, and he's now good, sort of. And this is FURINA, the Hydro Archon. If you want to watch the latest Archon quest for more info, check out my Vods. And that's about it. There's the lore, kind of. Alright. So we're gonna do this thing. Pick a character lucidly to said, yep. Yeah. I need to use the bathroom, though, so I will be right back. Where are my keys? Where are my keys at?
There's no such thing as pure freedom in this world. Even the wind cannot blow on forever. You think I've got a sharp tongue? I just tell it like it is. If someone can't handle it, maybe that's their problem. Relax. There's no need to exchange pleasantries. It's rather pathetic to force a conversation just to occupy silence. Relax. Relax.
Lamau, hearing that guy made me think an ad was playing. Yeah. Also, I didn't know how dark it is because it's like 5 o'clock.
Behold. Too slow.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I have a Fontaine reputation report. It's not like I maxed out my fucking reputation already.
The wind rises.
Oh look, I'm at max level, so doing this is completely useless anyways. Hi. Yeah, we are found the inmates are doing some research. Oh, and we've discovered that Seymour does in fact have an annihilation mode. Following data fragment sorting through its search for Prisoner 6 overrun. Blah, I'm skipping this. This is non-spoken. Yeah, that's Caterpillar, the human who was turned back from a hilly turtle. I don't care. God, you survived me a clip that can even explain. I can even explain for you because it can't even explain for you. No, don't spoil it. I would love. I want to go in completely blind. I guess submitting that. Alright, so we're just skipping through all this boring dialogue. It's... I hate world quests, I'm not gonna lie. Come on. This guy's like a fucking dictionary. I don't need to know. Encyclopedia would be a better word, actually. Great. Oh my god, this is... There, finally, Jesus. This is... I don't really care, honestly. This is lore that is not important. Yeah. Filler. And honestly, this isn't important, and I was just trying to get it out of the way. I thought it might have been a spoken one, because it was, like, available. But I think I'm just gonna switch over to the story quest of FURINA, because that'll probably take us an hour. And then by then I can stop and take a shower and then go to work. Yeah, I'll end up doing a lot of these, honestly... off stream. Because I prefer that. It's boring, I don't like reading them out loud. Domains are open today. Isn't that what I need for Risley? Hang on. Risley! Come here, you. Oh, that's open today. Okay, we're gonna do this really fast, actually. I have 5 things of resin, of fragile resin. So that means I can do 5 runs. And I would like to get Risley's stuff. I'm not attempting to crown him. I just want to get him to 999. Novelette I want to crown. I think the only other person I've crowned is Scaramouche. Why are you taking 2 level 60s in with you? How are you not... Okay. Oh god, these guys are low level.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
I think never that to become more powerful after you finish the Archon quest, though. I'm definitely... I own 1, I own 5, I own 6. I'm definitely gonna do a different domain without these guys, because they are very low leveled. No offense to them, you should have leveled it. I just need to do it 4 more times anyways, but I like doing it co-op style. It's just more fun that way. Hope it's not the same people. Yeah, after we do this 4 more times, Risley, I don't have daily, I don't have, blah, blah, blah. I don't have the weekly boss stuff. Oh god, I don't know who to bring. Are they all? They're all done. Okay. Damn. Okay. Wow, they all just fucking left because I was taking a hot second to choose. What the? Yes. I thought they left because I was taking too long. Well, at least I could use my Risley, kind of unbuilt. What does he look like right now? Then I'll choose my Novelette if you're gonna do Yelan. Because Novelette does more damage.
Bow your head. Let the mighty be humble.
I love Novelette so much. We're done. Four, 11, and 9. I can go 2 more times and that'll be fine. I should have enough then to at least get him to 888. Which is kind of what I wanted him at.
Be sanctified. Settle down.
Busted. Here comes the catch.
Lamau, that was so fast.
Take it easy.
Three of this, 12 of this, and 15 of those poggers. We're doing good. Except... Nice, 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 nice.
Be sanctified.
17, 20. Great. Perfect. That's way more than enough. Leave. Okay. Now let's go do Furina's story quest, I guess.
Commissions? Specifically one with a huge more attack, perhaps? Paimon's just being enthusiastic.
It's always a pleasure to see our two most avid adventurers again. Looking for the next challenge, I see.
Yes.
Actually, we do in fact have a rather urgent commission that is still open. Having read the details, however, I don't believe...
don't worry about that.
To put it simply, the requester is looking for a temporary replacement actress for their musical. The original cast member ran into some issues, but the troupe has also been experiencing some...
That does sound like...
That's right. There are only a few days left until the performance. If they can't find someone in time, they'll probably have to postpone the show. And delays tend to create all sorts of new problems.
Got it.
Yeah, no shit.
What do you think, Traveler? Any ideas? Even if we took the commission, neither of us have any experience starring in musicals.
I mean, we did run a whole ass
If you're
musical.
interested in helping, why not start by having a chat with the requester? He's right over there. Maybe you can't fill the role yourselves, but you might be able to help him figure out another solution. Maybe there's something he hasn't thought of.
Oh, it's that guy, huh? Paimon approves. Let's go. Hello there. Are you the guy looking for a new actress?
Wait, I know you
Wow, sounds like we're... but to answer your question, neither of us have any experience.
I see. If we can't find someone to step in, that's the thing. We're not some... All our sets and props are very crude. We're grateful enough just to get... If we had a way to make this profitable, things might have turned out...
Disband? You're splitting up the troupe?
Oh, Furina's gonna
Guess
act
the
in
lady
this.
at the Adventurers Guild didn't tell you? Yeah. This is one last show. And nobody wants things to just... Yeah. The show just won't be the same without her.
Got it. We have a clear... what if...
Please. There's no need to go that far. I wouldn't feel right asking such a huge favor. And I can't promise that we'd ever be able to pay you back.
Good point. If the actress just goes through the motions for the Mora, that's not a... We should find someone who will put on the best performance possible. Oh, wait! What about... She's really good at performing, and she was once super popular with the crowd. Performing in a musical should be a piece of cake.
Who are you thinking of? Sounds like someone famous. Her!
Nope. Paimon doesn't actually know if she's performed...
You're not wrong there. She has actually performed in a number of... But even if she's no longer the... She's still an idol to many people in Font... Well, yet... Fair enough. I'm sure everyone in... Of course, it all depends...
No point in stressing about... Besides, things are different now.
Thank you for your help.
Wait, where does Furina actually live?
As it happens, I have her current address here. I can provide it to you. I came over. It is my duty to support...
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, now that we've...
We're gonna go to Furina's house. Furina, let me in. Oh, wait, this is where I switch my team. Hang on.
This had better be important.
Right. Guys, I'm gonna do something funny. I'm gonna be funny, okay? I'm gonna switch. Hang on.
Hi, hello, welcome to stream.
Fucking can't hear you? Huh? What? I wasn't saying anything. I wasn't saying anything. No. That was... No, you're fine. That'll be fine. It was very funny. FURINA. FURINA. FURINA, I'm coming to your house. FURINA. FURINA, let me in.
Did Catherine really give us the right address? She lives... Not that there's anything wrong with this place.
You know, it's common courtesy to make sure the homeowner isn't in earshot when you're denigrating their abode.
We just got insulted.
Okay, when did popping out of thin air become all the rage? First Catherine and now you...
I was just out on a shopping trip. I ran out of macaroni, so I went to grab a few more bags. I used to have a much wider range of choices when it came to food. But now I'm finding that simple, not at all. As long as you have different kinds of sauces in, you can have macaroni and tomato sauce one week,
Oh, sounds like you're really struggling to cope.
How rude! Questioning my cooking skills. The audacity! It's not like I have a very eventful life these days. Actually, I barely leave the house. Besides, I'm sure I could master dishes like la fosilor or blubber profiteroles in no time, if I felt so inclined.
Ah, there it is. You don't know how to cook.
Not yet, maybe, but... Anyway, what are you even doing here?
Thank you.
I do hope you didn't come here just to... Let me first be clear.
Sorry! We're sorry! Yeah, exactly! Hang on a sec, you weren't exactly holding back either.
My help?
Don't worry, it's nothing that serious.
Oh? Well, so tell me. I see. After all, I was once the... But, given the present circumstances...
How come?
True. But although I am no longer required to play the role... Centuries of pretending to be it... Of course, that can't be undone now. But at least I can say that
Paimon can understand, but... This is just...
Whether it's a one-off or if I make an exception to
yes,
the rule
boundaries set.
Slay
Slay Queen, set those boundaries.
Which would be the same as not having a boundary in the first place. So I'm not going to perform, and that is that.
Okay, guess there's no convincing you. Well, is there anything else we can do? Do you know any other actors who might be interested in the role?
Nope.
Short and to the...
I've never been great at maintaining relationships, since I'm just an ordinary person now. No, probably true, but I mean, could you even blame them? I show up out of the blue, begging and groveling for their help with a show they won't even get paid for. Ooh, no way.
Well, is there anything else we can...
Have I not made myself clear? Sorry. I didn't mean for that to sound so harsh. I wish I...
It's alright, FURINA. Paimon just want... Yeah, I guess that's all we can...
Toodaloo.
Damn. Imagine... I feel so bad for her, like, she went through hell and back. Furina, let me in! Furina! Furina, let me in! Furina! Let me in! Okay. As your Archon, I demand you let me in! No? I see.
Want me to come along?
It's too bad, but we have to respect Furina's decision.
Yes, Paimon, we need to respect something
Even
called
the thought of performing brings a...
boundaries.
Huh? What's going on? Are they arguing?
That's besides the point. I'll ask you again. Why did you start looking for a replacement without my consent?
Oh, shit!
You didn't need to say it. We've known each other for...
And that gives you the right to make a...
Shortly after you left, the troop's lead actress came to the Adventurers Guild. She believes that... Excuse me, but can you both take a moment to discuss something else?
Sorry. I was just dealing with a little...
Sadly, it's a no from her. We tried to
I see. You see, our leading lady...
Oh, right! Sounds like everything worked itself out.
Hey, 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 hey! Hey, look at the background. She's right there, literally by watching the whole situation.
Yeah, she'd be livid. We'd get the scolding of a lifetime.
Jeez, is like...
Only joking, calm down. Despite the fact that we failed to complete the commission...
Look, this is the last chance we have, though. So, are you...
Yes, I'm completely confident. I've been taking a new medication from the doctor, and it's... I share everyone's desire to commemorate all our years as a every one of us thinks of this troop as...
You're right.
All's well that ends well. Sounds like the show will go on. Sure.
Hey, how did you...
That was such an awkward...
I was just passing by because I realized I forgot to... Alright, I'm coming.
Furina?
I was just when you came to talk with me earlier, I jumped right to explaining my position and said some strongly worded things.
Yeah.
And all before I even had a full grasp of the situation. Anyway, I just feel a bit bad about how it went down. I'm sorry, Paimon.
Oh, it's totally fine. Paimon didn't take it.
You really have enough. I felt very sheepish, having had a change of heart after flatly refusing. But in any case...
Yeah.
There's no need to think like that. I was wondering, if the difficulties are purely financial, then there must be a solution. Everyone seems so devoted to the troop.
We all want to believe everything's been going downhill ever since we lost our director.
Her name was O'Reilly, and she was the founder as well as the artistic director of our troupe.
Oh.
That's actually how I recognize these two.
She was a loyal fan of your performances, lady. She rallied many people around her who were destitute or people loved our performance.
And then
Yeah. None of us know anything about script writing. It's agonizing.
Oh.
What a terrible way. I suppose it's fair to say that...
Yes, exactly.
Well, good thing I followed the traveler here. I know what you're thinking, but I by no means plan to cross the boundary I've set for myself.
She's gonna become the
Besides,
director.
I can, however, provide some artistic guidance from the vantage point of a highly experienced audience member. But only if you feel this is something that would help, of course.
Oh, most definitely.
We unfortunately don't have any but...
I don't need any compensation. All I'd ask in return, if you're willing, is that you tell me some more about the life and work of your late director. Something I've begun to realize since my departure from the opera. The law only judges criminal behavior and does not weigh human emotion. The court's verdict can settle the question of criminal liability, but what about all the unresolved emotions of the parties involved? An interesting take, par exemple, how this troupe pines for their late director. Things...
still a fan of your... You just want to get back in...
No. This is...
The name's that...
Would you be willing to join me? Come on.
Thank you all so much. Our director was a huge fan of Miss... All right, follow me. We'll go to...
Oh, it's not that far. Enter!
Huh? Lady Furina?
What's Lady Furina doing here?
Hello all. Allow me to explain. As of today, Miss Furina will be supporting our production of The Little Oceanid in the role of our... These two over here are the ones that made it possible. They kindly reached out to Miss Furina on our behalf. I'm sure they need no introduction. You bet! That would...
You helped bring our director's murderer to justice.
Oh, please don't mention it. We just...
So, you were saying...
Yeah, that's the name of our final show. It's an unfinished... One of our greatest regrets is that she never got to complete it. So...
Wait, but if it's not finished...
Yeah, we've been battling issues on every front, trying to realize this dream.
I need more water.
Anyway, let me give you a quick summary of what the story's all about.
Alright,
The protagonist
I'll let
of the
this
story
play out while I
is a
get more
young
water.
Oceanid who transforms herself into human form, despite the protests of her family. She longed to live just like any other human. And sure enough, she found friendship and even love. Everything seemed perfect. But one day, her true identity was exposed, and her world came crashing down around her.
So far, so good. A classic tale. What happened after that?
That's one of the issues we've been trying to deal with. Unfortunately, this was as far as the director got with her script. We need a proper ending so we can bring this musical to the stage. But people have different opinions on which direction to take it in.
To my water.
We still haven't decided between a happy ending or a true-to-life tragedy.
By true to life, you mean the director's sudden disappearance?
Yeah, like they say, truth is stranger than fiction. But then there's the question of whether we really want to use the stage to pass our raw pain onto the audience.
Exactly. A lot of the time, people come to watch a show just hoping for some light And one last thing. The first is Paulo, who plays the protagonist's lover. He's locked himself. The other is Villemont, who plays the main antagonist. He did write to us,
Although, now that we have...
What opportunity?
Maybe you're...
Our director was constantly singing your praises.
Oh, stop. I suspect the reason they're dragging their... But one by one, all the obstacles are...
Makes sense. Okay, he went back to Poisson a few days ago.
I thought the last thing his friend would want right now would be to take visitors, given that...
Yeah, maybe he could use some...
Poisson? Nothing. I suppose my presence... So, allons-y. To Poisson!
That's a... Ooh. Whew. Sorry about that. Thank you. Honestly, though, even if we don't finish the story quest today, which I hope we do, I'm gonna say I'm cutting it at 2 hours. I'm still pretty tired and dealing with a lot, so And I'd like to get some editing done for YouTube after this, so...
Quit following me.
Hi, Hershey. Thank you so much for the lurk. Appreciate it.
If I remember correctly, this is where he's staying.
Who is it?
It's me.
You came all the...
All right.
Nice try.
Okay, then.
So, as expected, he... The ending is even once he's done, it isn't final until...
Someone told me they'd just seen you in Poisson. I assumed it was a case of mistaken identity, but sure enough, here you are. And Furina, too. So, you're here for Paolo? Looks like he could be a while, so...
Oh, it's okay. We can just wait here.
Thank you for being so considerate, Miss Navia. That sounds wonderful. Well, get over here, you! How oblivious are you?
How are things in Poisson now?
Things are on the mend, but it's a slow process. Please, must our conversation... We all have painful... And if you're trying to make a new...
Thank you for your words of... But for now, at least...
It's okay. These things take time, which brings me to why I'm here. I thought you should probably know that not everyone here is ready to avoid upsetting the peace. I told the townspeople that everyone here is a member of... It's not a perfect solution.
That's so thoughtful of...
Well, what do you Anyway, that was all. Look after her now.
Off we go then. Let's take a look. I don't...
Too slow.
I'm so grateful that Miss Nafia was so understanding. To be perfectly honest, I didn't know if it's always easiest to just run away from your problem.
So that's why you were nervous?
Yeah. I'd be lying if I said Still, I felt it was something I had to do. I'd be overjoyed if Yeah, I can tell people are watching me. I'm sure some people here see the idea of someone coming to Poisson dressed as the Hydro Archon as extremely disrespectful. I used to be terrified of the gaze of a...
I'm not surprised you're making yourself go through...
I can't let myself...
Look! There seems to be a crowd gathering over there.
Probably time we made a move. How about we check out Spina di Rasulish?
Woo! Oh.
Quit following me.
Come on. There we go.
I'm sorry. You probably...
We don't mind.
Great. Well, I don't know whether you can tell, but the years of suffering... As I stand here by the ship, one after another, they thought their god would protect them. They had absolute faith that when disaster struck, and all the while... But then the floodwaters finally...
You shouldn't look at it like that. You're only...
I've had to go through so many moments like that for the sake of protecting the truth. As time went on, it got harder and harder to bear.
This is so sad, honestly.
Lonely and isolated. Eventually, I realized I had nothing left except the truth. I became terrified of completely failing in my task, and was haunted by the thought of being left all alone, weeping on my throne. Fortunately, we were able to avoid the worst-case scenario thanks to the help of heroic individuals such as yourselves. Everyone rose to their responsibilities, and I finally regained my freedom.
I feel like if people found out
on
that's what
some
she did,
level,
they might forgive her.
Freedom also means no longer being needed. I have no further use to people.
Paimon would have never imagined you'd see it that way.
Reward? I guess so. And back then, I didn't even dare to dream about having someone to confide in. I was scared of someone recognizing me for who I truly was, and exposing the secret I swore to protect. Believe in the FURINA you see on stage. She is the one you can trust. I had to keep all my feelings, all my curiosity about life to myself. No one could be allowed to know. That's what I really meant when I said I'm no good at maintaining relationships.
So that's where you were coming from. Paimon totally thought you were just a bit of a diva at heart.
Could you please get off my case? I don't know what's gotten into you. I do.
Hello, cat in the background.
I once at least the choice.
That was from the game and not my actual cat.
All right, it's about time to head back. Paulo should have finished the ending by now.
Sure. Okay.
Sun rises.
Didn't you say you needed to watch what you eat? You're.
Come on. It's not anyway. My character
Are you kidding me right now? I've spent my whole life battling the effects of ill health, and it kills me to watch you willingly ruin.
Oh no. We're back. Could you maybe put your differences aside for a moment?
You're back. We've been enjoying Spina di Paulo's nearly done.
Great! So you were discussing your characters, right?
Me?
He was originally supposed to take the form of a crane, but he...
The boar's not a bad character, actually. He's the one who raises the little Oceanid, yes?
That's right. He has some pretty memorable lines, too. Like when he imparts some... If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one.
Wait, that sounds kind of familiar.
It's the most important line in the whole script. She kept quiet about all the trials and tribulations she faced in running our troupe. It was only after she was gone.
You mentioned earlier that the troupe is like your home.
Yeah. I spent some years taking whatever work I could find and trying to... It was like that until the director found me one. She took me under her wing, taught me to both sing...
She sounds like a really incredible person.
She really was. She gave everything she... I was a lost child too when she found me. The other kids were always picking fights with me. One day, I got beaten up so bad.
Let me guess.
Yeah. For the first time in my life, I was somewhere I felt safe.
The day you hoped would never come.
Oh, you're finally done? Get your butt over here.
FURINA? The FURINA? Oh my god.
Please, the honor is all mine.
Damn.
I was
the FURINA. The FURINA.
About your troupe and your wonderful director. I just wanted to do something to help.
Same here.
Even so, this is just... Oh, wow. I'm sorry. I'll try to calm down. Now, where was I? Yes, the script, of course. Let me give you a rundown of how the story unfolds in my version of the script. I'm sure you're already familiar with the beginning of the story. A little Oceanid decides she wants to become a human, against the wishes of her family. She finds love and friendship in the bustling city. But then, disaster strikes. The people start to notice that all the fresh water in the surrounding area is slowly disappearing. The soil is becoming arid, plants and flowers are withering, and the people begin to panic. The little Oceanid, Cleo, and her lover decide to do something about it, and investigate the truth of the matter together. In the end, they discover that all the waste and pollution created by humans over the years has caused the fresh water to flee the land, as if driven by a consciousness of its own.
Consciousness? You mean the water is sentient?
Water as a conscious entity. There's actually quite a few stories that explore this theme.
Since the little Oceanid is a water spirit, she immediately understands her lover accepts her for who she is, and works with her to find a way to bring the water back. However, the little Oceanid is accused of being directly responsible.
And then?
In the end, she makes the brave.
Huh? But didn't they all treat Cleo like a...
Well, she mainly wanted to save her lover, plus everyone who'd stood up for her.
Through her love for her human partner.
There's actually something else that you know the protagonist is supposed to represent the director, right? And if we're serious about dedicating this what about if the little
That sounds like too cruel of an end.
That ending would be a perfect mirror to Director. On the day when she went missing, Director Aureli had instructed us all. We waited and waited we looked for her. The Gardamex looked for her.
The director was the kindest.
But doesn't the way she suddenly told you to...
I've been trying to follow up on that.
Villemont? The one...
Yeah. He's grief? Guilt, more like. Because... Well...
What?
Oh,
It's time to be upfront with you all. No more keeping secrets from each other. We'll never be able to... I did tell her how... She said that we were all like brothers and... Not that it came as a shock or anything. It was what I was expecting to... I said... Maybe one day in the future, when everyone's settled into their own... Well, maybe then... And now... So if I'm the one writing this ending...
In that case, you have to straighten... We've all had our differences of opinion over the ending. But those two...
Well, if that's where we're at...
Are you ready to face the truth?
Honestly, I'm slightly terrified. But, for the sake of... Funny you should ask, though.
I certainly do. Come on, everyone. Allons-y.
Great. So... I think we'll just do this little encounter, and it should be done. I mean, I could finish it. Work doesn't start. I think I'll finish this and be ending. But should be.
This is tough going. Delphi, are you sure you can manage in your condition?
I could ask you the same question. Try to keep up.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish this. It should only take another half an hour.
As if this journey wasn't...
Don't worry. We should all be fine with the traveler here. We don't need to... wait, why...
We're just curious that...
Yeah, but don't you remember why? The Hydro Archon willingly gave up all her power.
Precisely! As much as it pains me, unfortunately, I should...
That sounded so smug. Ugh, secondhand embarrassment is unbearable.
C'est la vie, indeed.
Aww, too bad.
Sorry to leave all...
Don't worry,
Teamwork is dreamwork! Let's light it up!
Have fun with this gift!
Clouds high. The birds come. Wretched vermin!
Going in!
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud. The wind rises.
Bravo! Good show! You certainly live up to your reputation.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, the path is
So
clear
there we
now.
go.
So onwards
So
and
tomorrow I'm
upwards.
gonna finish up the last stuff in Astral Chain. It'll be a shorter stream as well. I could do the editing tomorrow.
Time to go.
Yeah, and then it'll be a shorter stream tomorrow, and I can edit tomorrow. I can edit tonight, depending on what time I get done with this.
Oh, it's you guys. Wait, what's Lady FURINA doing here?
I can explain. We've been...
So, you think no... If I open this can of worms now...
Villemont, Unless you mean to suggest that...
I don't want to talk about it.
Listen, Vimo. I used to think that my love for Aurelie was a point of shame. But now, the little Oceanid cannot be complete...
As you all know already, the troupe was kept afloat. We took on side jobs when we... So, anyway, one day after a show, a merchant came. It seemed like a win-win. So, the drink in question was...
Isn't that the drink peddled by the culprit behind...
I freaked out when I saw the boxes. But she didn't reprimand me for making the decision without consulting her. The merchant was furious, berated. I was going to sort it on my own, but the director stopped. But things only got worse from there. The synth, I admit this whole thing was my mistake. I didn't dare to tell any of you the truth back then. And after the director disappeared, yeah.
Hey, don't say that.
You traitor! What do you mean? You were afraid? This was a life and death. How could you...
Please, try not to get too worked up.
Yeah, listen to him!
Stay calm, and he has the gall to try and high-road us, claiming that he kept his mouth shut for the sake of the show!
All I can say is I'm sorry. Truly. I'm just a coward who made an awful, terrible mistake that I can never take back.
Damn.
Beat me up if you want. Kill me if you prefer. It's what I deserve. End my life. So I can meet the director and apologize to her in person.
Get out of my sight! Go! Get lost! I don't ever want to see your face again!
That's enough! You've screamed and shouted at each other for long enough. Now pipe down, both of you! Can you stop conflating the show on stage with your real-life relationships in the troupe? You keep saying that you want to use this final performance to pay tribute to your director and celebrate her life. How can you do that if you're just using it as an excuse to vent your own emotions?
I'm sorry.
On stage, the lead role is the focal point of the audience's attention. And you're all used to seeing but in her own life, her greatest desire wasn't what she wanted, was to build a warm home for all of her brothers.
God, this is so sad.
To shield you all from the storms that rage in the world outside. That's how you should remember her. And that's what you should be celebrating. I understand why you're trying to make her the hero of the story, but isn't she your hero already? After everything she did for you?
Yeah.
So think hard about what that means. And then think again about what you hope to achieve by arguing with each other. If you really hate each other and can't reconcile your differences, then you could just call it quits now. Why bother with the final performance if the group is already fractured? But you can't bring yourself to do that, can you? You care too much about Director Aurelie and the home she built you all to let go. What are you laughing at?
Sorry, I didn't mean it that way. If she'd seen Paulo and Vilmont at each...
Really? But she sounded like such a gentle person.
Of course she was. Even her harsh...
I'm truly sorry.
It's all right.
So...
Clearly, everyone needs to take a step back for now, and the end of the story needs to focus back on Aurelie.
What do you mean?
The Traveler is right. You once investigated that under... If you could find anything that Aurelie...
You really think that's...
I trust that...
No.
Well...
Come, let's...
Alright then. It has been 2 hours. I kind of think that it's just worth finishing the quest at this point, and then I'll go shower. I really need to shower, though. I do kind of, I'm a little stinky.
You want to review some recovered items connected to victims? Still, since you were the ones who discovered...
So, this is all Aurelie left behind.
Hey! It's full of script lines!
Let me take a look. Looks like she kept a detailed If we'd had the chance to examine this notebook carefully back then, it would have...
Lachey took so many...
I guess O'Reilly must... wait. Her handwriting here gets patchy. Her final words are... I'll let you read them for yourself.
Someone else was taking that makes 6 or makes 7th. Oh, sorry, fit purchase. Sorry, I can't even write. Regret, Leo. Huh.
She was so terrified.
She may have been a mighty hero in the eyes. I can't bear to think how pain... wait. If you become human...
Isn't that the most important line in...
Because I am an...
Oh!
So she didn't regret her decision. I'm sure this is what the troop... She had their utmost trust. Let's go. It's time for them to learn Director O'Reilly's final thoughts.
Sorry. There we go. I mean, this is kind of depressing. I feel really bad, but like, this story quest is really depressing, actually. I get the reasoning for it, but also...
Swollen Fury. She deserves a hero's farewell.
Even in the last moment.
She did her best. We know what choice her little
I will channel all my regret and put it into my performance. I won't ask for your forgiveness.
Then it's...
Really? How can you be so sure when you...
Don't underestimate my experience. If you want to move the audience with you and aren't human, I don't believe anybody could be more committed to bring...
Thank you for the vote of
Then, let's not delay things.
Actually, before that, I'd like to make during the curtain call. Please allow me to...
Huh? But then...
After all, this role was a... Besides, a
Well, if you...
Alright, I'll leave you to fine-tune your musical.
Procure a stage?
Oh, it's okay.
That place? Oh, don't be silly.
Whoa, wait.
No, that's never...
What are you afraid of? Surely you don't...
No.
It is supposed to be your grand finale.
I'll take your silence as a yes. Thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Well, then don't disappoint me. If you mess this up, it'll... Come on. We'll need to get the go-ahead from Nervilette.
Yay! We get to see Nervilette. Okay. Where's Nervilette? Oh, he's far away. I don't want to walk to Nervilette's office. I'm gonna teleport to Nervilette's office. Oh, Hydro Dragon. Hydro Dragon.
Hey, look at that. Looks like I guessed right.
You were just guessing?
I knew you'd be here.
I'm here merely for a short break. It has been a while, Miss FURINA. And you too, traveler in Paimon. What might I assist you with today?
I would like to book the Opera Epiclese for an event. You see...
I understand. The process for booking the Opera Epiclese is complex and can be somewhat cumbersome. But given that the request is coming from the three
Yeah,
of you,
we get like
I see
special
no reason to make things unduly difficult.
treatment.
The story of the little Oceanid is most fascinating. I'm looking forward to seeing it performed on stage. I will say, however, that I am surprised.
Huh? Oh.
Yes. And this is the first time that I've...
At first, I just felt bad about rejecting them. In the past, we sat in our high chairs in the maybe it's because I finally become an ordinary.
I am truly delighted now that you've regained some confidence.
Yo, Wolf,
thoughts
thank you for the
regarding
meteor
return to the
shower.
stage?
Welcome in.
Why would you suddenly ask a question like that?
Well, if the
How
Little
are
Ocean turns out to be a
you?
great success, it will no doubt become a classic. Many theater companies are certain to add it to their repertoire.
Sup,
The
sup,
experiences
everybody?
and decisions of the protagonist, Cleo, are all modeled after your own. Naturally, this makes you eminently suited. It would truly be a shame if you did not take this up.
Haven't I already made myself clear?
Ending
I
early
won't
today?
act or
Fair
perform in
enough.
any role ever again. No
So much for having me
exceptions.
tired.
Nor do
Hi,
I think
Dark.
it's any great shame.
Hi, hi.
There is no lack of fine actor. This experience is a case in point. I must admit, though.
I see. I sincerely hope the show...
Thanks, Nervalek.
You are very welcome.
Hi, hi. I'm good. I hope you guys had a good stream. I totally understand being extremely tired. I am just vibing, finishing up. We just finished up the Fontaine main quest, and we are doing FURINA's... story quest.
Too slow. Quit squalling, Fury.
And then we are gonna end stream because I have work.
Too slow.
I've unlocked every
Good news, everyone.
aspect of the
It's
map
done.
because I've been playing
The
since
opera
the game was
epiclese is
basically
booked.
released.
Thanks to my eloquent and
But
impassioned speech,
I took a long
Monsieur
break in
Neuvillette was
between.
moved to provide. We've had to fight every step of the way for this opportunity. A touching story. Now, let's work together.
Yeah.
And this is
The sooner we can finally... Fiamal and I just went over
I
some
will show
parts of
you.
the
I think
script
I
and
can
tweaked
show
a
you
few
the
things.
exact date I started
Communication is vital to
in a
any good
second.
It's amazing.
After we
Please feel
skip
free
this.
to give us any comments or suggestions.
Hey, Loic, get over here.
Waited for the cutscene to end.
Cursed Cleo. She stole the waters of life from us. She's a fraud.
I
and she
swear if
must
they say
pay for
nice
her
of
crimes.
Frivonius again, I'm gonna go crazy. Yeah, you
This
just
has
wait
nothing to do
until.
with her. The ignorance and hatred of our people is to blame. How can we hope to win back the water's favor if we don't change our ways?
This guy could be useful.
Favonius.
Take him hostage. If Cleo wants him back, she'll have to show herself.
Leave this place, oh little Oceanid, and never, ever look back!
everyone's really throwing themselves into their role. If only.
What should we do? It's almost.
Hey, what's going on? Oh no, not again.
They've been getting.
What? I thought they cured.
It's so Favonius.
So they were only managing your symptoms?
I figured whatever it took to.
How could you do this to yourself?
I'm sorry.
You.
Miss FURINA?
Say no more. If you're sick, you need to rest. I know what you're going to ask. Loic, your character has no more scenes, correct?
Oh, yeah. I think my scenes are all done.
Please take Delphi back to her place to rest. I'll sing the finale. From the sublime to...
Thank you, Miss FURINA.
Never mind. What's done is done. No one likes regrets. Leave it to me. I've watched you rehearse so many...
I do not doubt your acting skills, but please allow... What, in your opinion?
It's her pure heart, despite all the pain.
Well said. I leave director or...
Here we go. Here we go. And also, the Knights of Favonius is like from the beginning. There's also the Millilith and the Leeway, and then there's all the guards in what's it called? Inazuma, and then Sumeru has their stuff, and then they have these,
Is she here yet? When will she get here?
She's not coming!
You're wrong. She's here.
They can't stop saying Knights of Hawaii. Yeah, because... She's singing?
But what about your wish?
My wish.
Furina's voice actress does actually sing. This is actually her singing.
If you become human, you can reveal your secret to no one. You will face suffering and loneliness. Is this truly what you want?
They actually made a whole music video. Yo. She got a vision! Why are we bowing? We didn't do anything!
Is it just me? Who was that lady for? She hasn't been seen for a while. Gotta say, though, her acting skills are as super.
The little Oceanid, Cleo, played by Aurélie Fumont.
Wait, I don't know. Maybe it's just...
I've spent a lot of time out of this. It's too bad that I had to break the one. Still, it felt good.
Finally, we would like to give a special thanks to our artistic consultant and event coordinator, Miss FURINA.
Hey, that's not what we agreed on.
Oh, she's back?
She's like, what the fuck?
All right, calm down. Don't. After all, it's been the rule in.
Yes, I know.
It's no big deal.
Oh, yeah? Well,
This is a great chat, and Paimon flew over to her.
Oh. I've got no idea what happened there either. I'll bet the audience has never seen.
Wait, what about Dolphy?
Oh, let's go check.
Yes. Plus, if nothing else, we can.
Okay, for context, if you go into your character archive, you can scroll down to the first character you ever get, Amber, and I've been playing since 12/26/2022. Then I took a huge ass break and came back in 2021. So, yeah. But I've been playing since the game practically came out. So I have a lot. I'm at AR-57, and I've done all the areas. The map is, so I have all of Fontaine. I didn't explore anything over here because that just came out. I have all this explored. I have all this explored. Then there's, this is all this stuff over here. Then there's this. I've been playing since Dragonspine wasn't a thing. And there's all this, and then there's, Inazuma down here. and then there's the Serenita Teapot, Chasm, Economia. So Economia is down here, and there's the Chasm, And then there's the teapot, which I could show you guys what the teapot looks like. Each teapot is different. I did see the clip, Wolf. Each teapot is different, so there's one for each area. Mine's currently set to, I believe, Lewe, because I felt like it.
This realm.
And then, of course, every one of these characters in here gets, their, stuff up. And then, create furnishing. I'm trying to create enough furnishings to get the achievement. And with Kave, you get all the stuff back from making it. So all you have to do is just make a crap ton of the same thing, and Kave just gives you all the shit back.
If you ever have...
Let me take a look at the achievements. I'm at 570 out of 600 furnishings made. I will be done with this plant thing in literally just a second. There it is! Let's go! It took forever, but there it is. Now it's just... because there's no plants for the water ones that are... that do more than one at a time. So I'm at 521 out of 800, and I'll eventually finish it in several weeks. To come... Where is the merchant? Oh, he's over here. Nuvi did give her his form of Leslie. That is correct, Artie. Hello, doggo.
The one before. Ah.
Now we can go back to Fontaine. I honestly did like how they did that cutscene, though. Not every story quest has that, like, same cutscene vibe, so that was pretty cool, honestly. And the fact that the voice actor herself, like, made a whole fucking YouTube video about it, I heard, is pretty cool.
Ah, you're back. She's doing okay. Her condition stabilized after taking some of her original...
How did the performance go?
You'll be glad to know it was fantastic!
That's one. I'm so sorry
No, don't worry about it. Like they told me, even though you couldn't see it through to the final scene, the audience was...
Well, I've had bad luck ever since I was born, so I never expect things to go smoothly in life. I'm just happy to know that we went out on a high note. That's all that matters.
Blaming your bad luck again, are we?
Oh, don't you start.
Aw, you two...
I don't...
You mean we never stopped?
So, any plans for the next step? After the brilliant performance you put on, you could capitalize on the rave reviews and license out the little Oceanit to...
No.
Yeah, it's...
After all that's happened, I should give you guys some space.
Hey, don't just walk off!
I still want to keep performing. so I might join another troupe. After watching Miss Furina's performance, I think I'm starting.
You should do it. It suits.
Oh, so now you finally. What about you, Miss Furina?
Well, frankly, I think you rather sealed my fate there with your special thanks.
Sorry.
It's quite all right. No need to apologize. What I meant to say is maybe Nervilette was right. I still don't wish to pretend to be someone else. Yeah. There was, but from now on, I want to watch them blossom. I'm sure this is.
Sounds like you're ready to stop. The more you get out into the world, the more you'll
If a vision is a gift from the gods, then I should do.
Yay! Bye. Alrighty, so that's gonna be the end, I think, of this story quest, and all the Genshin stuff for the day. I'm in a bit of a pain, honestly. No thanks. Whatever that was. So, thank you guys so much for coming. I'm gonna end stream. Yeah, thank you guys so much for coming. I appreciate you all. And I will be live tomorrow sometime. Probably 3 p.m. EST. Maybe 2 p.m. if I don't sleep in this time. Just a quick reminder that if you aren't already followed me on Twitch, it's twitch.tv/Rainerfalls. I am very, very close to hitting a 900 over there. And if you follow me over there, I will be playing Doki Doki Literature Club at 900. Thank you, Fleet. I appreciate you showing up. And it's good to see you again. And bye for those on VStream. And let's see who's live so we could raid someone. Who is live? Ooh, my Oshi's live. Ah! I want to raid her. I haven't raided her before. I've been really nervous to do so. So can we make a good impression, guys? This is someone I really look up to, so don't make me look bad. Okay, bye.